The Supreme Court has once again let down Christians and conservatives. I'm going to break this down, guys. Before I go any further, though, if you enjoy my content I provide for you here on YouTube, would you consider sponsoring me over on Patreon? You could help the ministry out by going over to patreon.com/conservativetruth. Link is in the description, guys. You can sign up for as little as $5 a month. And when you do, you're going to get access to all my bonus content where I talk a lot more about sensitive information. We get around the YouTube censors. Great content going up there, guys, and you're always going to get alerts and notifications for any new content that goes up on Patreon. Unlike YouTube, that's not going to give you all the alerts and notifications. So you got to check my YouTube channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything. And a big thank you going out to Amy for just becoming a $5 patron. Thank you so much, Amy, for the support. I really appreciate that, guys. Now, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I am blind. Now, let's talk here about this. The Supreme Court, they've been letting us down, guys. It's one after another. And again, it's John Roberts. What does someone have on John Roberts? Has he been compromised? Siding with the liberal justices. Again, this was a 5-4 decision, the state of Nevada. Calvary Chapel Church here in Dayton Valley, Nevada. This is what they wanted. Now, they had already been rejected by the lower courts, basically going against the Democrat governor here in Nevada that has basically put a restriction on in-person worship services, limiting members gathering at the church to no more than 50 people. Now, what they had wanted was that they wanted to be able to have at least 90 people in the church, so that would be 50% capacity, because what that was, that got in line with the rest of the gathering limits. As far as you look at the casinos go, any other secular business, the governor said, hey, no, you can keep the casinos open at 50% capacity. The churches, however, no, they're going to be a little bit lower than that. Okay, so let's see, this is a direct attack against worshipers, against church. We know this. Nevada's not the first state to do this, okay? California is a completely different story altogether. I talk about them all the time. But this is wrong. The Supreme Court got it wrong again. I mean, you had Justice Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, Clarence Thomas, others, they were against it. They stood by the church. But John Roberts, once again, sways it to the other side. And here's the thing, Nevada, the majority of their cases of the corona, okay, are centered in and around Las Vegas. For the most part, they're not as bad as a lot of these other states are. So the fact that they would have these kind of restrictions on churches is just wrong. This is unconstitutional. I don't care what the Supreme Court decides. You should not be limiting worship gatherings at all. You should not be limiting them at all. I mean, the church even said, they wouldn't even open up at a full capacity. They just want to be open to 50%. They just wanted to be treated equal like the casinos are. But the Supreme Court couldn't even do that for them. They were rejected in the lower courts. And this is just a sad state of affairs that we see going on right now in our country. We have to stand up. We have to keep fighting against this, because if we don't, we're going to completely lose this country. Prayers going out to all the churches out there, not just here at Nevada at Calvary Chapel, but also all around the United States as well. This is a moment, guys, that we're going to have to really conquer this, defeat this. Pray, seek the Lord in this, in the hope that He intervenes, comes down, and puts an end, because this is tyranny at its very finest. We're in the last days. Christ is coming back soon. I'll put some more information in the description if you guys would like to read specifically what some of the justices had to say with this decision. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.